Hello, and welcome to Sales Talk. I'm Dan Martin. I have over 23 years of sales, business, and entrepreneurial experience, which I would like to share some of that experience with you today. The purpose of these videos is to help you learn and grow so that you can improve the quality of your life. Even if I touch you in a small, positive way, then this has fulfilled my intention. Today's topic refers to semantics. By definition, semantics refers to the study of meaning in language, including the ways in which words, phrases, sentences, and larger linguistic units convey meaning. It encompasses the principles and the rules that govern the relationships between linguistic elements and the meanings they express. Semantics is a branch of linguistics that explores how words and symbols are used to represent and convey meaning, and it examines the ways in which context, culture, and individual perspectives contribute to the interpretation of language. In any relationship, using words of certainty sets a clear expectation. When we share with another person our intentions, it plants a seed for follow through. Ambiguity has its place, and understanding why it is a crucial element of the sales process will allow the professional to maintain integrity, trust, and overall high performance. Let's start with professional relationships. We can break these down to any number of subcategories. Let's keep it simple and define two categories: quality relationships and building quality relationships. It is important to differentiate our relationships so that we know how much time, effort, and energy to contribute to the relationship. It should be your goal to move the building quality relationship to a quality relationship as quickly as possible. The building phase requires much more time, effort, and energy to cultivate, earn trust, and establish. The semantics are very different in each of these roles. The building phase requires a lot of attention to detail. The semantics we use, or the word choice, is relevant. The words we use are more vague in nature, offering room for flexibility and error. This is, of course, subjective to the professional environment you work in. I spent much of my sales career selling high ticket products like office equipment, motorcycles, ATVs, personal watercraft, mattresses, and furniture, and as well as cars and trucks. In these arenas, there were different departments such as sales, finance, PPG&A, which is parts, pieces, garments, and accessories, as well as office and service. It was very important as a sales professional to set up the deals with flexibility. A great salesperson never backs themselves into a corner, meaning that they make promises which they have no control over and cannot deliver on. You can very quickly jeopardize your relationship with a new client by overpromising and underdelivering. In the building a quality relationship phase, we use such words as approximately, I should be able to, I can see if that will work, I might be able to, and let me see if I can fit that in. All of these words and phrases offer flexibility. It is your responsibility to find out necessary details to be able to convey your message accurately. However, using ambiguity to shield your reputation is important. Oftentimes, we find ourselves in a position to test these newer relationships by offering similar products but not the exact same. It could be a color difference, features and accessory requirements, financing benefits to motivate the client to consider a different product. The list is endless. Awesome, great job. You have now elevated your client to the next phase of the relationship, which is the quality relationship. Here we have established a baseline for expectation. Our client will expect us to shoot them straight, even if that means directing them to a competitor if we do not have exactly what they are looking for. Here we use semantics that support absolution. Words like, it will be here on Tuesday at 10 a.m., and the total price, including taxes and fees, is $15,342.46. And this unit will have all of your accessories installed, and you will be able to pick it up before your trip on Friday. You can easily notice the difference in the language with these clients. In maintaining rapport, it will be up to both the sales professional and the client to acknowledge the extent of the dialogue. Some clients are just too busy for idle chit chat, and they want the expedited experience, where others will expect quality time, conversations on several non-business topics such as updates on their family, vacations, new purchases, their latest experiences, and everything in between. These clients are the gravy on the plate. Clear expectations and directness are the key elements to a long lasting and repeat relationship. Now, let's take a look at personal relationships. Taking into consideration our personal relationships we have with family is different than with friends. We can break these two categories down a little further. Family can be broken down into spouse and children, then parents and siblings. The dialogue we use with each of these relationships are very different. When we are engaged with our parents and siblings, the words we choose are relevant to the context, whether authoritative, supportive, or advisory. Similarly, the conversations with our parents and siblings will depend on the quality of the relationship we have with them. Once again, the context dictates the semantics. When we communicate with our spouse and our children, the same dynamics show up. However, the authoritative, supportive, and advisory language is much different between our spouse and children. Try telling your spouse to clean up their room, pick up after themselves, or do their chores. In my experience, maturity is relevant. 25 years ago, when I was starting a family, I didn't know what I know today, so my language followed the path of my upbringing, which was more the authority, direction giving kind. I learned through experience, education, and growth that this was not an effective method for teaching. Explaining why it is important to do their part in the family role and the importance of contribution was much more effective. The conversation with a spouse is also determined by the roles each partner assumes. I use the word assumes since this is how my relationship evolved. We rarely sat down and determined who was responsible for tasks in family management or what roles we played. We let the evolution of time and experience dictate our roles. This is not how I suggest you evolve your relationships. Communication is key to a long lasting relationship. Setting expectations and defining each other's responsibilities will leave no room for taking the other for granted. Here are a few examples of words that are direct and offer commitment. Let's, and I'll plan for it. I know you are upset because my schedule has been tight lately. We can pick up where we left off a little later. Let's plan for it. I have an hour at noon. Does that work for you? I know how important it is for me to attend Lacey's band performance. It's at 7:30 tomorrow. I'll plan for it. Mac is attending college in August and he'll be there for the next 2 years. Let's sit down at 8 p.m. tonight and plan for it. We are. We are going to the gym regularly and getting healthier by the day. We are paying attention to our kids and they are becoming better adults as a result. We are making time for each other and our relationship is stronger as a result. We are continuing to learn and grow through our research and discipline and improving every day. We are planning our financial futures together so that we can have more in the future. We are working together towards common goals. In this last statement, if you're single, then you can replace we are with I am. The word absolutely. Absolutely, I will meet you at the game at 5 o'clock. I made the dentist appointment for 3 p.m. today. I will absolutely be there. It will be a challenge for me to move things around today. I will absolutely get it done. I absolutely agree that we need to talk about a few things. Does later today sound good? How about after dinner at 8? The market is the highest it's been in 4 months. Absolutely, I'm going to call our finance guy at 8 p.m. today before the market closes and make a few trades. Now let's look at words that offer flexibility and lack commitment. I might. I might be able to squeeze in mowing the lawn later today. I might have time to go to the gym this week. I might be able to fix the garage door this weekend. I might be able to golf with you guys on Saturday. I might be able to attend your concert next Thursday. It sounds like. It sounds like there's an opportunity to go fishing this weekend. It sounds like there's a cancellation in my schedule for Wednesday, if you want to talk then. It sounds like I'll be able to clean the garage this weekend. It sounds like I can play tennis later if you want. It sounds like they're going to approve our loan for the business. It sounds like I'll have that ebook complete sooner than I expected. Should, could, and would. We hear these very often in our language and we dismiss them. I should work out more so that I can stay in good shape. I would clean the garage if I had the right broom. I could have done that 15 years ago when I was younger. I could do that, but I don't know enough about it. I would be a millionaire by now if I saved $5,000 every year since I was 18. I should try harder at my relationships to make them stronger. Here you can clearly see the differences between words that offer flexibility and words that have absolution to them or direct, so direct to an appointment or time. I appreciate you taking the time with me today. If you would like to learn more about this and more examples of how semantics plays an important role in our personal and professional relationships, check out my ebook. You can find it in the link below. If you got anything out of this video, please like, subscribe, and share it. This will help us grow. Let's grow together, and until next time, make it a great day. Bye for now.